Daily Planet criticizing those who think they're above the law is a little hypocritical. What'd you say? Considering every time your hero saves a cat out of a tree, you read a puff-piece editorial about an alien. You could burn the whole place down.
Most of the world doesn't share your opinion, Mr. Wayne.
Maybe it's Gotham City and me. We just have a bad history with freaks dressed like clowns.
The Dark Knight takes on the last son of Krypton. Batman versus Superman, Dawn of Justice, is a story of power and who can be trusted with it. The movie arrives in theaters tomorrow, but it's a holiday weekend, so Eli's with us today, which is always great. Thank you for coming in. Did I miss something? Because I thought Batman and Superman were like pals and allies, you know, the good guys.
That's so last century, Heather. But, you know, in the vision of director Zack Snyder, the all aggro all the time, no one or any friends anymore. It's all about anger and fists smashing together. So let me set the scene of the new Batman v Superman. It starts in the climax of the first Snyder Superman film, Man of Steel. Batman, or Bruce Wayne, already a part-time vigilante, arrives in Metropolis and sees buildings toppling around him like dominoes, heavy on the 9/11 imagery, standing in the dust and the chaos. He looks to the skies with a grim determination. Flash forward 18 months, and Batman is improbably convinced that man there, that alien, poses a threat. With logic stretched tighter than his bat briefs, he decides it's time to stop the last son of Krypton. Here's Jeremy Irons as the exhausted Alfred arguing with Bruce Wayne. Take a look.
You're gonna go to war. That son of a brought the war to us. You know you can't win this. It's suicide.
Well, that's what he says. But in the meantime, the real puppet master pulling the strings is, yes, Lex Luthor, but a different kind of Lex, as played by Jesse Eisenberg. Not so much a supervillain, but more like a spoiled brat who looks like an extra from Entourage, skulking around in sneakers and printed t-shirts. If Eisenberg has a superpower, it's smugness, and he makes being bad very good. Also arriving to save us from all this machismo monotony is Gal Gadot. You might remember her from the Fast and Furious series, and now she's our first glimpse at Wonder Woman. And as the Amazonian princess, she lives up to her billing and then some. And she managed to do something that Super Dude and Batboy couldn't. She actually enjoys herself, relishing the combat with an almost carnivorous smile.
Wow, I'm just totally engrossed in this here because, I mean, I'm satisfied by the trailers, but beyond the trailer, I mean, is this going to satisfy fans?
I don't know about the fans, but for me, and I'm a big fan of comic books and the original,
right. Yeah,
I mean, my issue was the tone. Some adjectives I wrote down in my notebook as I was experiencing this 2.5-hour slugfest. Sadistic, mean, portentous, dark, grim, gritty, sour, sullen. This is the director, Zack Snyder, continuing along the path that Christopher Nolan started with The Dark Knight. But what's gone is the grandeur, the awe, the hope. To quote the dearly departed Heath Ledger, why so serious indeed? But all that Snyder knows is this machismo style of movie making. Might makes right. It's all about power, strength, and cruelty. That is his version of realism, a dark, ugly place where an alien and bad guy are so consumed with rage they can barely wait to start pummeling each other. In this furnace of fury, all the inspiration and whimsy is burnt away. I mean, Dawn of Justice, that even the title sounds like it was stolen from Metallica lyrics. But when another threat emerges, and you're seeing it there, when the heroes unite, the movie noticeably improves. If it's action you're looking for, it's all there, but it's the tone. And I'll sum it up, Heather, by talking about this one moment where Superman is having this kind of crisis of conscience. Washington's asking him to listen to their rules. People seem to fear him. He doesn't understand. And Martha Kent, his mother, played by Diane Lane, says, "I never wanted this for you." you know, you don't owe them anything. And I'm watching this thinking, what? You don't owe them anything? You're Clark Kent. This is your home. That's why you're saving all those people from the disaster. And this is the problem with Zack Snyder. He is in so much awe, he's so reverential to the super, to the superior, to the power and the might and the fury, he forgot about the man. So there you go. That is what is missing from this movie. And yes, I did do the t-shirt. This is where my allegiance lie. But it's not just about the super, it's about the Clark Kent. The balance is off. A begrudging 3 stars out of 5.